God's great universe, our Milky Way galaxy, a medium-sized galaxy some 100,000 light years across in a sea of galaxies numbering in the hundreds of billions. Here are some equations showing just how impossible it is for all of this to have happened by chance, and that number is 1 in 10 followed by 215 zeros. Completely impossible. The God we serve never had a beginning, and we like Him shall never cease to exist. God sent His only begotten Son to make it possible for us to live with Him in paradise forever, instead of hell we inherited from the fall of man. God tells us that heaven is His throne, and this beautiful planet we live on is His footstool. When John the Baptist baptized Jesus in the River Jordan, the Holy Spirit in the form of a dove rested upon Jesus as a voice from heaven said, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased." At a young age, Jesus the boy astonished the wisest of men with that day with his remarkable knowledge. Jesus, at the age of about 30, began choosing his disciples, and as they followed him, he taught. It is said that if all the miracles that he performed were written in books, all the books of the world would not hold him. Only about 50 are recorded in the Bible. He caused the blind to see. He raised the dead. He changed water into wine at a wedding, and he walked on water. And he showed his disciple Peter he could do so as well had he enough faith. He even calmed a storm at sea with a mere command. The church leaders of that day attributed his miracles as being from the devil. He told them, "You're blaspheming the Holy Spirit when you say that." Jesus knew exactly why he had come to the earth, and he prayed to the Father that if there be any other way that this cup be taken from him, nevertheless, not his will, but the Father's be done. He tried to explain to his disciples what was taking place, but they would not understand or could not understand until it was all over. He was betrayed by the Roman and taken to the Roman authorities with great insistence by the church of the time, and he was nailed to a cross by the price that God himself demanded for the ransom of whosoever would call upon his name to be saved. This had all been prophesied for hundreds of years. For the earth, he stayed on earth for about 40 days, he remained. When it came time for him to ascend into heaven, so the Holy Spirit could be sent, angels appeared before a multitude of men, saying, "Why stand ye here amazed? This same Jesus that ascends into heaven will come back in exactly the same manner he disappeared." You know, he stands at the door and knocks. If anyone hears his voice, he will come in. The time is quickly approaching when no more stand at the door and knock. Will you turn him away as the ones did when he first came? Or will you believe in him on the merits of the miracles he performed and the testimony of the Father, and realize that he only wants to save you? He wants to save your soul from hell. The choice, of course, is yours.